This video series is about theories and thought experiments. These have no claim to reality, but are not plucked out of thin air either. Today's video is about simulation, intelligence, calculation of our reality, and predictions. You have already read my main thesis in the video's thumbnail. I would like to explain what led me to this conclusion. Let's start with the basic terms and how I would define them. Intelligence. For me, intelligence is the ability that describes how precisely and quickly a system or living being can accomplish a task independently. It also describes the extent to which it can draw the right conclusions from experience. Simulation. By simulation, I mean the approximate description of reality using mathematics. For example, by using a computer program and someone who knows how to use it. I'm sure you are all aware of the current hype surrounding artificial intelligence. I think we've only witnessed the snowflake on the tip of the iceberg right now. Many of today's algorithms for such systems as ChatGPT were conceived back in the 1980s by pioneers such as Professor Jürgen Schmidhuber. It was only through the improvement of computing systems that it became possible to use these algorithms for applications. If you want to find out more about this topic, I recommend the TED Talk by Jürgen Schmidhuber on artificial intelligence as an introduction. Today, artificial intelligence is still very limited by the following factors. The systems learn slowly, which means they need a lot of data to be precise. It is also debatable whether they are really intelligent systems. As far as I know, they cannot transfer knowledge, so they have no real understanding. This is because the algorithms are written by humans, just as the programming language of the algorithm and the hardware of the systems are man-made. Now to the subject of simulation. In engineering, there are computer programs that enable, for example, a flow analysis or structural analysis of components. In order for the programs to make a useful output, the user must make the correct inputs. One of the inputs of so-called finite element simulation programs is the size of the finite elements. Imagine it like this. You want to find out how a component is deformed by a force. You know the deformation properties of the material, but you cannot simply carry out a calculation due to the complex shape of the component. Now the trick of the finite element method. A three-dimensional mesh is created within the component. Now the mesh is attached at one point and the force acts at another point. The individual elements of the mesh hang together at the nodal points and pull or push neighboring mesh elements through the force. In this way, the deformation can be simulated at any point of the component. Roughly speaking, the following applies. The finer the mesh, the more accurate the prediction. However, the calculation takes longer. Another example of simulation is the prediction of user behavior, for example at Amazon. Did you know that Amazon often knows that a mother is pregnant before she does? This is because a woman's behavior changes due to hormonal changes, for example. Also, her shopping behavior changes, and Amazon has algorithms that link certain behaviors to pregnancy. Now you have to imagine a combination and continuous improvement of all these tools. A simulation program controlled by an intelligent machine, so to speak. At some point, the resolution of the finite element network will reach the size range of atoms and beyond. In addition, the computing power is so high that it can process huge amounts of data and thus calculate complex and large systems. This machine can use known data and measurements to make predictions for the future. If you continue to imagine the development of this technology, it becomes clear that the predictions will become better and better over time. The development of these systems continues to progress, and of course there are developments that are only known at the highest level in military or intelligence circles. I would like to tell you with a wink that we may already be living in this reality. On the positive side, predictions would be less reliable over a long period of time. The sooner all of this is recognized, the earlier positive changes to the near future can be achieved.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps I take from my bed to the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Will today be rough or will today be great? 9, 10, 11, 12. Lately I've been going through hell. 13, 14, 15, 16. Today's the day. Are you coming? Are you sick of being normal? I'm sick of being average. I'm sick of being mortal. I'm about to be a savage. I see a lot of things that I want, I will have them. I got a new mindset that I just established. I'll march through the cold with the nails on the pavement. I'll shovel that coal just to get out the basement. My story will be told, helping others make changes. I'll be so bold they will watch in amazement.